Hello guys, welcome in the next video of the Databricks series. In this video, let's go through how to use PySpark dataframe to table example in Databricks. We are taking as simple as, so we don't have any issue in understanding. Let's click on PySpark dataframe to table notebook, where we need to understand how PySpark dataframe to table works in SQL and in Python. As you can see, our Python interpreter is selected and our cluster is also up and running. Let's go in the first cell. As you can see, we have sample superstore CSV file, which is used to create sales data table. We have seen this in many videos. Let's execute this cell. As you can see, it's creating the table output is okay. That means the table is created. Let's go in the next cell. As you can see, we have sales data table available by which we are trying to create a data frame object. We are using Spark implicit object to read the table. As you can see, we have df data frame object available. Let's execute the cell and we are printing all of the results available in df object. Let's go in the next cell. Using our existing df data frame object, we are trying to write a new table using save as table method. We are taking sales data to table name. Let's execute in the cell. As you can see, it's trying to write the sales data to table. Just click on catalog menu, then check the database and its current tables. We have sales data to table available inside our database. Click on DBFS, then user, click on Hive, click on warehouse. Then you can see we have a folder available called sales data to table. That means our table is created and we can see how data is looking into the next cell. Let's go in the next cell where we are trying to execute select star from sales data to table. We have the results available from the new table. Let's go in the next cell. Here, we are trying to use temporary tables and views. This is the new kind of table which we have in Databricks, which is created temporarily for our uses, and these tables will only be available as soon as we have our cluster up and running. Once our cluster is stopped, these tables will be deleted from Databricks and we will not be able to take advantage of temporary tables in the next cell. We will see how to create or use the temporary table and what all differences we have in syntax apart from normal tables. Temporary tables are basically used in ETL processes to store a temporary data and then use the data again in the process. Or we can use temporary table for views to check the SQL queries results, or the subset of the data we can use temporary tables when we don't need to store the data permanently on the hard disk. These are temporary tables, means only RAM will be used whenever we are trying to create temporary tables, and these tables are only available till the current cluster is up and running. Once the cluster is stopped, these tables will be vanished and we will not be able to use these tables again. Let's go in the next cell. In this cell, we are trying to create new temporary table using create or place temporary view command. Then we can provide a table name. Here we are trying to use sales data 3 table name, and we are simply taking the data from our sales data. Let's execute this cell. As you can see, we have sales data 3 temporary table is created. Let's click on catalog menu. Here you can see we don't have any table name which is called sales data 3 table in the database. That means the table is created, but that is not persist on hard disk. There is no metadata available for that particular table. Click on DBFS, then user, click on Hive, click on warehouse. There you can also see we don't have any folder available for sale data 3 table. That means table is created as temporary basis. There is no evidence of persistence on the Databricks storage. Let's go in the next cell. Here we are trying to use select star from sales data 3 table. Let's execute the cell. As you can see, we have the data available for our new table. That means the table is created and can be used as simple as we use our normal tables. There is no difference at all in the uses of SQL queries for temporary tables. Let's go in the next cell. As you can see, we are trying to create a simple temporary table using our data frame df object. This is the PySpark way to write Python code for temporary table creation. Here we are taking sales data, for table name, execute this cell as you can see. It's been executed and sales data table 4 should be created. Let's go in the next cell. Do we have the table available name as sales data 4? As you can see, we are able to execute the select star statement and we have the data available. Let's click on the catalog menu to check either this table is created and available in our database, or we have folder available in user, Hive and warehouse location. As you can see, we don't have any folder available for sales data 4 table. Let's go in the next cell. We are only trying to use our delete statement. This is just to check, can we delete our temporary table if you want? Let's click on the execute as you can see. We are able to delete our temporary tables which we created. There is no issue in deleting of temporary tables. That's all we have for this video. I hope you learned something about Databricks. See you in the next video.